Alright, so quick reminder on terms, okay? Terms are basically different categories, okay? And different categories belong to a certain family. So y is its own term, x is its own term, and 5 is its own term. You cannot add, subtract these things with each other, okay? You cannot combine them. But you can combine things that are in the same category as it, okay? So if y is a term, 2y is a like term. So it's 3y. So is any number attached to this term, 4y, negative 10y, any number you could possibly think of. These are all like terms, so you can add and subtract and combine them, okay? X is its own term. It does not go with y. So you can't add x plus y or x plus 2y. You never, ever, 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 ever do that. But you can combine it if it's in its own category. So like terms like negative negative 3x, negative 4x, 5x. These are all like terms. These can all be in the same category. They're terms. You can all add or subtract them, okay? Same thing with a number. This can be any number possible. You cannot have 5 and then subtract it with x, or 5 and add it with x. You leave it as its own thing. So you leave it as like 5 plus x. That's what I mean when I say you cannot combine them, okay? Never do, oh, this means this is 5x. That's wrong. 5 and x are not the same term. You cannot combine them. But if they're the same number, so it can be 6, 7, 100, whatever you want, it's called a constant, you can combine these, okay? So when it comes to solving one-step equations like this, we're going to solve it. If you combine like terms, combine like terms. But if you can't, you can't. So one-step equations, we're going to turn this into solving for y, because we want to put it in the format y equals mx plus b. Okay? And when we put in y equals mx plus b, that means you're solving for y. So you have a one-step equation in front of you. I see you have a one-step equation in front of you because you just have one move, one term that you need to get rid of. Okay? So since you're getting rid of this one term, if this is a positive 3, you're going to subtract 3 on both sides. You're left with y is equal to 5x minus 3. Do not combine them. They are not the same terms. Okay, so you have 5x minus 3. And that's how you make it in mx plus b format. Same thing with the next one. So again, I have to get rid of this term here. I'm going to subtract 2x on both sides. Y is equal to, I can't do 10 minus 2x because they're different terms. So I'm just going to bring it down. Don't do more math than you have to. Okay? Same thing with this one. This is a minus 4x. So I'm going to add 4x on both sides because we're always doing the opposite sign to carry it over, because we want to isolate the variable. Is equal to, again, we don't combine it. I always bring down my x first because that's the order it needs to be in, because it's mx plus b. So again, 4x, that's positive 7. I bring down the 7. That's my answer.